Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Jurassic World Evolution 3 video. Now today, I wanted to talk about the Jurassic World Rebirth DLC. Now, as we know already, we're going to be getting our first DLC in December, and some people I know have been predicting that it will be the Rebirth DLC. However, I don't really think that is going to be the case. First off, the Rebirth DLC would probably be an expansion, and I feel like an expansion this early on in the game's lifespan would be a lot of work, and I don't think they would be able to create that much content in this short period of time. Now, if they worked on it during development of Jurassic World Evolution 3, then it could work. However, I feel like they would just rather save a DLC later on in the game's lifespan and just give us a normal DLC for the first pack, as they have. The first DLC of Jurassic World Evolution 1 was Dead Secrets of Dr. Wu, and for Jurassic World Evolution 2, it was the Early Cretaceous pack. Now, I don't think that it's unlikely we'll get a Rebirth DLC. I actually believe that is 100% confirmed we're going to get one, with JoE 3's campaign actually teasing some characters from Jurassic World Rebirth and the events of it. I do think that it is going to happen sometime during the game's lifespan, and I would say it would happen during June of 2026. Now, I want to bring something up. Now, with Jurassic World Dominion, the last movie we got in Jurassic World Evolution 2, that movie was actually split up into two DLC packs. One containing the Biosyn expansion stuff, and one more focused on the monster stuff. There was a lot of scenes and just a lot of species that were present in Jurassic World Dominion. Now, could this approach possibly be taken into account for Jurassic World Rebirth? Now, obviously, the themes that they could do is one, the jungle slash Aztecian theme that Il San Hubert had, and then the engine facilities that they actually had, and more of the coastal areas, as a good portion of the movie was actually based on the ocean. Now, obviously, there's a lot less new species in Jurassic World Rebirth than in Jurassic World Dominion. However, there are a lot of new variants and skins for the Spinosaurus, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, the whole map itself. They could also add a map based in South America, as that is where the characters of Jurassic World Rebirth actually went right before they started heading to the island. On top of this, there are also a bunch of other species that could split up. Obviously, they could save one DLC for the Megalodon and D-Rex, as that is the most focused, and that would probably be more on the engine slash facility aspect. And then they could do another one on the jungle, such as Aqualops, the Aniranathis, and the Titanosaurus. Now, do I think they're going to do this? I honestly really hope they don't. There's not enough content, as I mentioned before, that would warrant a whole nother expansion to be added instead of just combining the two into one big expansion. Now, another thing I believe is that would be incredibly scummy. I feel like you could just easily make it one DLC. I feel like the content in Dominion Biosyn expansion and multi expansion was a good amount. I honestly think that the multi expansion was slightly less worth it compared to the Dominion Biosyn expansion, but I do think that they were both still good expansions overall, and I definitely don't regret paying for them. Now, I just think that for Jurassic World Rebirth, they should just make it one big expansion. Not only would it take up 2 DLC slots to add in both of the content from Jurassic World Rebirth, I just think it's a smarter choice. I know that they don't really like to focus on their own original expansion ideas, but I really think that's what Frontier needs to do. Back in Jurassic World Evolution 1, all 3 of those expansions were actually, I feel like, pretty original. Now, the Secrets of Dr. Wu was completely something new. We had never seen these hybrids. These were Frontier-created hybrids. The narrative that Dr. Wu had secret testing facilities in Isla Muerta and Isla Tacania was something completely new. And then in Claire's Sanctuary, this was an alternative timeline of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom where we actually got to Sanctuary and we actually saved the animals from Isla Nublar from Mount Sibo. On top of that, Return to Jurassic Park actually had some really awesome ideas. We basically went back in time, but we actually saved Jurassic Park, which could probably honestly be the inspiration for Chaos Theory mode in Jurassic World Evolution 2. I just think that if Frontier focused on more of these original expansion ideas, it would be a lot better. Now, don't get me wrong, both the Dominion Biosyn and multi expansions were amazing, but I really want Frontier to focus on their own sort of expansion ideas. I think there's a lot they could do, whether it be on certain time periods, such as the Cenozoic or Paleozoic, maybe just an entire continent. As again, South America and Africa, and even Australia, don't really have that much representation. I just think that those areas deserve a map. And I just really want to see more expansions that Frontier has created themselves instead of just relying on the media to give them expansions. I think that would be the best way for Jurassic World Evolution 3 to survive, and I honestly think it's the only way Jurassic World Evolution 3 is going to survive all the way into the future, and hopefully where it can reach Jurassic Park 8 or the sequel to Jurassic World Rebirth. Now, again, I don't really think that they're going to be splitting up Jurassic World Rebirth DLC into 2 different parts. I just think it's something we need to consider. I really do hope that they don't do this. I really want them to just focus on what they want to do, on their original ideas, and just, of course, focus on the things that the media has given us. Chaos Theory, on Jurassic World Rebirth. Please, give us all that stuff. That stuff's amazing. But right after that, please just start focusing on your own thing. And, if a new movie or show comes out while the game's still in development, of course, add that stuff in as well. I just think that originality is what made Jurassic World Evolution really good. Some of the most non-canon species that are in the game, such as the Utahraptor, Utahraptor, honestly, Archelon, none of those are canon, yet they're still in the game and they look absolutely beautiful. And I just think things that stray away from the franchise continuity and canon actually makes this much more enjoyable, because a lot of these species we've never seen on screen, and honestly, I don't know if we'll ever see them on screen. But that's everything for me. Please let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. But that's everything for me, and I will see you guys later.